Welcome back, fellow milk drinkers, to yet another Monday Milk Review. My name is Jacob, and today we're going to be looking at one of the latest flavors from Dare. It's the Dare Toffee Nut Latte. Now, this is obviously a combination of a few words, toffee and nut. It's obviously latte meaning coffee. We're expecting to see at least 3 flavor profiles here. I've been highly recommended this one by Sebastian, one of the most consistent watchers of this series. So thank you, Sebastian. I have been looking forward to this one upon your recommendation. But before we get into this, I just want to give a quick shout out to Lily and Manda. Thanks for watching. But let's get straight into this milk now, shall we? Obviously, we can see it's got this kind of, I want to describe it as a reddy orange label and lid. This kind of ties into Dare's usual theme and design aesthetic for bottles. All of the bottles look identical. There's just a different label and lid color. I kind of like that. I think it's cool that it's got such uniformity, but it kind of leaves the bottles as being a bit boring. Whilst yes, this is a nice bottle, when they're all the same, it's just kind of plain, you know? Let's crack it open and have a smell. Damn, okay, I'm definitely getting the smell of the nut in there. I honestly didn't even really smell toffee. I guess I can smell a general sweetness, which would be the toffee, but I didn't sense a bitterness from coffee whatsoever. There's nothing there. Let's pour it into the glass now. And as you can expect, it looks exactly like every other Dare does. There's honestly nothing of interest or of note. Giving it a quick smell from the glass now. Yeah. I think that toffee has started to shine through a little bit more. The nut, I can definitely sort of smell it there. Still nothing from the coffee. Let's get into that flavor. Okay, sorry to let you down, Sebastian, but I'm not a fan of that. I think just recently we had the nut flavor in the banana split from Dairy Farmers, and I wasn't a fan of that, and I'm again not a fan of that flavor as it translates to drink. I don't know why. Perhaps it's just my own taste buds, but it's not something that gels with me. I don't see nut working at all as a flavor. I've never been really a fan of the hazelnut spreads. Like, I like Nutella because it's so much of a chocolatey flavor, but anything which is too focused on nut, it just doesn't taste right with me. Let's go in for another taste. Nah, it's that hazelnut sort of flavor is just way too strong for me. I don't like that whatsoever. It's the kind of drink that I might drink out of desperation for the benefits of the caffeine, of which I think is 115 milligrams. If you're interested in the nutritional information, I'll put it up for you now. The serving size is the entire bottle, which is just your regular kind of 500 ml size. It's not too big, but it's the kind of thing that you might want to put away for later. If it were by choice, I can't see myself finishing this one, to be honest. I already have sort of had enough through those 2 mouthfuls. I guess the one redeeming quality is that sweetness kind of completely masking the coffee. I can't taste coffee in here whatsoever. That hazelnut presence is just so overwhelming that I can't taste next to anything else. The toffee flavor is completely disguised, and the hazelnut is the only thing that I can really identify. If you like hazelnut drinks, you're absolutely going to love this one, but for people like me who don't really like hazelnut, you definitely want to skip this one. There's probably a much better drink out there for you. If you're looking for a sweet kind of iced coffee drink, I would probably recommend the Norco caramel latte. That's one that I often find myself reaching for repeatedly. It's really nice. You can't taste really any sort of coffee in there. The only issue with Norco is they are completely secretive with how much caffeine is actually in there. All in all, I think I'm going to give this one about a 3 out of 10. It's absolutely not to my liking. This is completely biased. Do remember that. Some people might like this. I know people like this, but I don't like hazelnut. I'm sorry, I can't really do much about that. I don't think it's the kind of drink that I'm going to tip down. I might drink it out of just the benefits of the caffeine, but I don't recommend this one unless you really like hazelnut, in which case you might really enjoy it. But that about wraps us up for this week's episode of the Monday Milk Review. Thank you very much for watching. Please be sure to drop a like on this video if you've enjoyed it, and why don't you maybe even consider subscribing if you want to keep up to date with all of the flavored milks that we try here. There's been a ton released through spring, and I'm slowly working my way through them. If you're looking forward to any in particular, be sure to leave a comment down below, and I'll get to it when I can. Thank you once again, and I'll see you next week in the Monday Milk Review. Bye bye!